In this video, we'll take a look at the key details that make Jérémy Doku one of the best dribblers in the Premier League. This is a new format for us, so make sure to support the video with a like if you wanna see more content like this. This season Doku isn't among the league leaders in goals or assists, but his impact on Manchester City's game remains extremely significant. It's not a secret that a key element of Pep Guardiola's game model is wingers who dominate in 1v1 situations. To achieve this, City deliberately creates isolations by pulling the opponent's entire block to one side and then quickly switching play to the opposite flank, where the winger receives space to attack the defender. Thanks to this team structure, Doku attempts more dribbling than any other player in the league by a clear margin. Through these carries, he advances the ball the greatest total distance in the Premier League, progressing it 158 meters toward the opponent's goal. He is also one of the most aggressive players in the league in terms of incisive actions. Only his teammate Cherki creates more shots via passes per 90 minutes, and Doku averages just over 4 crosses per game. Now let's break down several key details of Doku's dribbling that can be useful for almost any young winger. Let's closely follow him in this episode. From the very first second after receiving the ball, he never looks down at it again. The first thing he assesses is whether the defender is about to aggressively close the distance. Once he realizes the defender isn't stepping out, Doku tries to understand the defender's intention by looking into his eyes. Right before initiating the dribble, he shifts his focus to the defender's foot position and evaluates which scenario the defender is least prepared for. After beating his man, he immediately lifts his head again to assess the best passing option. Here, already during his first touch, he raises his head and reads the defender's reaction. Then he accelerates directly toward the opponent while at once scanning the defender's foot orientation. In this case, the defender is set to protect the byline, so Doku shifts inside. This is a more subtle moment, where Doku uses his eyes as a part of the feint. After identifying the defender's position, he sells the idea of a cross by convincingly looking into the penalty area. At the same time, he immediately checks whether the defender has bought the fake. Then he closes the distance again, watching the defender's feet to find the optimal moment to accelerate. Notice how frequently he changes his point of focus, from the defender to his teammate, then uses his gaze to hide the intention, before shifting it back to the defender's feet. Here the defender's foot position tells Doku that he is prepared to defend the run toward the byline. What truly separates elite wingers is understanding when dribbling is appropriate. Here Doku's head-up posture allows him to recognize that he is effectively being controlled by 3 opponents, while his teammates inside the box have both numerical and positional advantages. This is exactly the type of detail we work on at ForPro. We help players understand when to attack, when to pass, and why certain decisions create an advantage. A team of professional football analysts at ForPro work one-on-one online with players, breaking down their matches and showing what improved their performance. Each session is personal, built around position and goals. Visit ForPro and book your free session today. Or take this goal against Fulham. It's worth watching twice just to appreciate the speed at which Doku processes information and decides to shoot. Rewind the clip and try to identify the exact moment he recognizes the opportunity. If you're enjoying this level of detail, make sure to subscribe. More breakdowns are coming soon. Doku has exceptional initial acceleration, allowing him to beat almost any fullback from a standing start. But even with this natural advantage, he still uses subtle tricks to improve his situation before engaging in a dribble. Rather than relying on flashy skills, Doku uses deceptive movements in a very economical way. Let's see how. Here the defender takes a disciplined position and blocks the direct access to the byline. Doku first sells a fake cross, forcing the defender to slightly shift towards the center. He then identifies the covering defender and uses another feint to make it harder for him to react to the run towards the byline. Only then he accelerates. Once again, the defender is already oriented in the direction Doku wants to go. Doku slows down and opens his body as if preparing to play a backward pass. The defender reacts, and those few meters of space are exactly what Doku needs. From this position, it's much harder for the defender to recover. Once again, Before cutting inside, Doku makes a small hop, a lightning quick foot movement, and immediately shifts direction. These short, sharp movements are often hard to spot from the broadcast angle, but against a defender who is fully open to one side, they give Doku a crucial fraction of a second. Very often the defender reacts with an extra step toward the byline, and after that, it becomes extremely difficult to quickly turn and defend the opposite direction. If you enjoyed this analysis, comment what you'd like to see next. This video is part of a larger ForPro course. Check out our educational course, follow the link on our platform in the description, message us for more details. If this breakdown interested you, watch other tactical analysis from ForPro.